Hey, my name's Katherine Koehler. Today is Saturday, June 20th of 2020, and I'm just going to be talking about hand washing for young children for my early childhood education 1105 class. So, as we all probably know, hands are the number one way that germs are transmitted, as it be through touching things and then touching our face, touching our mouth. Just germs get around, and then that's how we get sick, and especially for young children because they're constantly touching different things. They love to explore, they love to be hands-on, and so they're touching things from surfaces to dirt, friends, food, etc. And you just want to keep them as safe and as possible. So today we're going to be talking about the importance of it and how it can prevent, or what it can prevent. We're going to be talking about when we should be washing our hands and why those times are important. And then we're going to be talking about how we wash our hands, and I'll do a little bit of a demonstration. It'll be fun. So let's get started. The best way to prevent germs is by washing your hands. That is going to help you prevent things from the flu, diarrhea, norovirus, bronchitis, the common cold, just any type of a form of sickness, strep throat, etc. The more we wash our hands, the more we get the germs off, and we want to make sure that we're washing our hands properly. And so that's going to be like 20 seconds at least minimum, saying happy birthday like 1 or 2 times. Make sure you're using soap and warm water. Don't be using cold water, but don't put it too hot to where it's going to burn you either. We don't want that to happen, especially with little ones. Next, when we should be washing our hands. Especially for young children, we want to be washing our hands or having them wash their hands every time that they're eating, when they go outside, whether that be for recess, if they're going on a walk through the woods, like whatever you guys are doing outside, make sure when you come back in, you're washing your hands. Every time that they're using the bathroom, it's very important to install that at a young age. That way, as they get older, it's just kind of like a habit, like a daily thing, like, oh, I use the bathroom, I gotta go wash my hands. Every time they're eating, more so for us educators or future educators, you want to be making sure you're washing your hands after using cleaning chemicals, especially when you're working with little kids, because those chemicals sometimes can be harmful, and we don't want it to affect them in any negative way. If the children are sick or they're around somebody who is sick, or if they're coughing or sneezing, cough or sneeze, elbow squeeze, make sure you go and wash your hands real fast afterwards. It's very important. And then lastly, we're just going to talk a little bit about how we wash our hands. So when you're young, the probably best way to teach them is to turn the water on, get your soap, get your hands wet, get your soap, rub the soap all over for like 20 seconds. Make sure you're getting in between. You want to get the backs of your hands, the palms of your hands, and then have them run their hand under the water. And then once you're under the water, do the same thing. You want to get all over, all surfaces, the backs, the fronts, in between, everywhere. And you can teach them to sing happy birthday or like a common song that they know, like the ABCs. So you can be like, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, and then just have them keep doing that. And then we want to make sure that we're properly drying our hands as well. So that will be, if you have paper towel, get the paper towel, dry your hands off, and then turn the water off. That way you're not putting your clean hands back on the dirty nozzles. Or if you have an air dryer, turn the water off, blow dry your hands, and then just go about the rest of your day. So in conclusion, we need to be teaching young children how to wash their hands, the importance of washing their hands, and when to wash their hands. It really does make a difference when it comes to them getting sick or getting others sick, especially with like COVID-19 going on right now. The most important thing is to keep yourself clean, because we could be transmitters of it and not even know it without having the symptoms and give it to somebody else. So we just want to be taking all the precautions we can, and it's really good to install this at a young age. That way, as children get older, they already have it in their mind, and it's kind of like a set in stone. So as early childhood educators, we can do this by being like a monkey see, monkey do. If our children see us constantly washing our hands and keeping clean, then they're going to have the want to wash their hands, and they're going to have the ambition to help keep themselves clean and others. Thank you.